Okay, today I want to talk about how you can build a respectable, sustainable career online remotely with high income skills. I'm going to explain what that means and how you're supposed to do it. And by the end of this video, you have a very macro level plan on how to go about it. And by the way, you can still do this if you still have a corporate job. You can do it on the side to begin with, so you don't have to quit your job right away. This is especially for you women out there who are tired of coming across all the scams, all the fraudsters out there that promise you the world, but really they have nothing to bring to the table. Their courses are a scam. Their mentorship is a scam, etc. You are a respectable, sophisticated woman from a respectable family, and you want to do something respectable when it comes to your career. But the only difference is you want to do something that is completely remote, that you can do online, so that you can travel the world and do all these things that you want to do. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to cover 4 parts of the whole process. Okay, it's really 3, but let's say 4 because the 4th one is also very important for you to know. So step number 1 is to find your skill. And by that, I don't mean that you already have a skill. No, I want you to go out there, do a bit of research. Google is right there. And I want you to look up high income skills. A few of them that I think are really good for you, especially as a woman, is marketing. To be specific, maybe copywriting or social media management all fall under the marketing niche. Or you could get into sales. Sales is also a very, very good skill to have. It's a timeless skill to have, and you can start doing sales for online businesses. Something else could be consulting. Let's say you already have a skill from your corporate job, or you have some kind of degree or experience, whatever it may be, you have a skill that you can offer other people. You can do consulting based off of that skill, right? So these are all options, but do your research and pick your skill based on what you think would actually suit you, what you think you would like. I mean, you can't pick something you think you would hate, obviously. Before we move on to step number 2, be super careful of scams out there, okay? Like there are countless people out there who are going to promise you the world of like passive income, online business, la, la, la. It's all scams. It's all fake. They have nothing real to bring to the table. So make sure you do your due diligence and don't fall into these scammy type of skills or business models or whatever, okay? Step number 2, moving on. Find a mentor or a mastermind. By that, I mean, once you've picked your skill, let's say you picked sales, or let's say you picked copywriting, like me, I became a freelance copywriter. Now your job is to find a mentor, someone who is very experienced, has real results to back up his experience, and is obviously willing to coach and mentor you in exchange for money, of course. So find someone who is at a place where you want to get to, someone who's successful in that skill, obviously. Find that person, or that mastermind was basically just a community of people led by this one person or mentor, and he teaches all of you guys how to learn this skill and, build a career with it, basically. Make sure you look them up, you do your due diligence, look at their reviews if there are any, etc. Be very careful. Do not pay people money if they don't actually know what they're doing. Now that you found your mentor, you found your circle, you found your mastermind, they're a good one, hopefully. And let's say you've spent 6 months to a year learning from this mentor, you've been practicing this skill, you've been putting in the rep. Now it's time to market yourself. Market yourself or find clients within the industry, find opportunities, whatever you want to call it, based on what skill it is that you picked. For example, me, when I learned copywriting, when I got my first mentor who had been a copywriter for 15 years, but no one really knew about him, I locked in for about, how long was it? Like 6 months maybe. I locked in, I quit my job. I literally locked myself inside my room day in, day out. This was everything I was doing. The only time I would leave my house was when I would go to the gym. Literally. I had no life for 6 months, but it was really worth it. I locked in for 6 months. I was practicing, learning the skill, hopping on calls with my mentor, etc. And then after that, it was time to go and get my first couple clients. And again, based on whatever skill it was that you picked, there are different ways to go about finding your clients or finding the opportunities or the companies that you want to work with or whatever. And it might take some time, might be a little difficult right out of the gate to find your first couple clients or first opportunities because you don't really have any proof that you actually are good at what you do. You don't have experience. So it's going to be a little bit harder than it usually is, but that is okay. You're going to get through it. You're going to get there. And then the last and final step, which, as I said, like this is kind of like a bonus, but I really think it's important for you to know this, is that you will only become an expert or truly confident at this skill of yours while working with clients in the job, while doing the work. There's only so much studying and preparation that you can do. At some point, if you keep studying and learning and not actually taking the steps to work with someone and put all your knowledge to practice, it becomes a waste of time. And this is sort of where the whole fake it till you make it kind of thing comes in. I mean, you're not faking it because you've spent all these months learning the skill and really putting in the effort, but you're going to realize once you start working with someone, let's say in sales or as a copywriter or in marketing or whatever, you're going to realize that you don't really feel so confident. You might doubt yourself a lot. You will feel like you're lying at times because yes, you're offering them a service, but you don't actually have hard proof that backs up the fact that you are good at what you do. So it might be a little weird, it might be a little uncomfortable, but trust me when I tell you, you will not get to the next level. You will not get good at this thing of yours until you actually start working with real clients and you get paid for it and money is on the line. Okay, that is the truth. Just hang in there, do your best, and learn along the way. This was like one of the biggest revelations I had when I got into this field. I realized that, hey, listen, I'm never going to be perfect without actually doing the work. And a lot of the times it is okay to learn along the way. And that is it. That is the macro level plan on how to build a respectable, legit, sustainable career in the online space without doing things that doesn't really suit you as the sophisticated, educated, smart woman that you are. Yeah, as I said, if you still have a corporate job, you can start this process on the side, even though I went ahead and quit my job without any income, any savings, nothing. I just went all in. Don't do like I did. And yeah, that's your plan. If you like this video and if you like this kind of stuff, just leave a comment below or like this video or whatever. Just do something so I can know that this stuff is actually useful and there's people out there that need this information. And of course, as always, ladies, stay hot, be smart.